What is up YouTube? We're underleveled. My name is Taka, and in this video I'll be showing you how to evolve your Dipplin and Duraludon to the new evolutions Hydrapple and Archaludon in Indigo Disk. Not only that, but I'm also going to show you how you can shiny hunt these Pokemon super fast and super easy. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how to shiny hunt these Pokemon, and I'll make sure to timestamp everything in case you just want to skip right to how to evolve them. Now, if you're really lucky, you can actually shiny hunt both of these Pokemon with only one sandwich. But now we're going to go over my gameplay of me shiny hunting these Pokemon, and I'll go over everything you need to know. So first, I'm going to show you how to shiny hunt Duraludon and Applin, starting with Duraludon, because his method is probably faster of the two. Now we're going to be using the encounter type spawn method. This method can be used with many different types of Pokemon at many different types of locations, as long as the Pokemon that you're hunting does not share the same type with any other Pokemon that spawn in that area. So for example, in this area I'm in, many different Pokemon spawn, but Duraludon is the only dragon type that spawns in this area. So if we were to make a dragon encounter sandwich, it will only spawn dragon type Pokemon, which means only Duraludons will spawn. Huge shout out to Panfro Gaming for this location. I'll link his video in the description down below, so make sure to check it out. Now I'm going to show you how to get to this location. Starting from Central Plaza, we're going to head to the Polar Biome. Polar Outdoor Classroom number 1. So go ahead and fast travel there. Alright, so from here, we're going to head to this spot right here on the map. Okay, and once we get here, before we start shiny hunting, we're going to put down a hard save, just in case we don't happen to find any shinies within that 30-minute sandwich buff period, which is very unlikely, but it is possible. Okay, so now we're going to make the sandwich, and like I said, it's going to be super easy because all we're going to be using is avocado and 2 salty herba mysticas. And that's going to give us our Sparkling Power level 3 and Dragon Encounter level 3. That's exactly what we need. Now, one thing to note is that there can only spawn 15 Pokemon in an area, so as they're slowly spawning in, what you're looking for is a Duraludon without a red light horn thing, and his arms and claws are going to be a more vibrant blue. It's actually pretty hard to tell the difference, so you really have to pay attention. Now, if anybody tells you that it's an easy spot, they're either lying to you or they just have amazing eyesight. But anyway, just keep your eyes peeled. But once they have all spawned in and you don't see a shiny, go ahead and start a new picnic to restart the spawns. This method is super fast and super easy. Normally when I do this method with different Pokemon, I normally end up with around 2 or 3 shinies per 30-minute buffs. So it's really amazing. And in fact, in this clip you see behind me from earlier this morning, I found a shiny Duraludon in around a minute, which is very unlikely, but as you can see, it does happen, and I was super stoked. Okay, so now we're gonna shiny hunt Applin. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna actually have to head back to Paldea. And we're gonna head to the East Province Area 3. Alright, so once you get here, just hop on your riding Pokemon and head towards the forest. And as you already saw, I am playing on the DLC, which shows that this farming method has not been patched yet, which is awesome because this is such an easy and amazing shiny farm. Alright, so we're headed towards the Team Stars entrance base, and we're going to be working on these 2 trees. Now, as you can see behind me, it was very unfortunate, but there just so happened to be a mass outbreak at the farming location when I was filming this video, which is actually great because I can show you what you can do if this happens to you. Now, all you have to do is reset the mass outbreak because it will be problematic while doing this shiny hunt. All you have to do is go to System Settings, System, Date and Time, and you don't even have to change the date. Just go ahead and scroll and hit OK, and that will reset the mass outbreak as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to ram the tree with our riding Pokemon, which is going to drop the Applin. Then we're going to send out our Pokemon to auto-battle it. When it's doing that, we're going to kind of hang back towards the fence line. Now what you're looking for is you want your Pokemon to keep auto-battling the Applin. So Applins will keep falling down from the tree, your Pokemon will keep knocking it out. Now what's nice is that only Applins will spawn because Applin is the only dragon type in that area, except if you, of course, have a mass outbreak. Now I found it most consistent to do this with flying type Pokemon like Corviknight or Dragonite, but I have seen other people have success using many different types of Pokemon to do this auto battle method. Now it might take a couple of tries, your Pokemon might try to come back to you, but just try to keep auto battling, keep pulling back to the fence line, and eventually it will kind of do its thing and it will start automatically battling Applin after Applin. Now, once you have this set up, it's really nice because you just have to sit back, put your controller down, and wait for a shiny Applin to appear. Now this does take a little longer than the Duraludon method because you're farming one Applin at a time instead of 15 Pokemon at a time. And no, you don't have to worry about your Pokemon knocking out a shiny because once you find a shiny, your Pokemon will kind of turn its nose to it and not attack it, which is really nice. Now you can just let this go until your sandwich runs out and hopefully you find a shiny Applin. And as you can see, I was lucky enough to find a shiny Applin pretty quickly. We found 2 shiny Pokemon with just 1 sandwich. Perfect because I don't have any more salty Herba Mysticas. Great, so now we have the shinies. Now I'm going to show you how to evolve them. First, let's start off with Duraludon because it's pretty straightforward and easy. The evolution item you need is a metal alloy. Now if you're lazy and you have extra BP laying around, then you can just straight up buy it from the school shop. But if you're like me and you don't have any blueberry points to spare, you can always find one for free in the terrarium. Shameless plug, but I did make a super fast and easy step-by-step video on where to find the metal alloy in the terrarium. I'll link it up here somewhere right now. So all you have to do is give it to your Duraludon and it'll evolve into Archaludon. Super easy. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to evolve Hydrapple. It's actually going to take a little bit more work. Now if you already have a Dipplin, then you can go ahead and skip this step, but we're going to start off with our shiny Applin. So the very first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to evolve our Applin to a Dipplin. And in order to do that, we have to head back to Kitakami. So now in Kitakami, you're going to head down here to the Moss Fell Confluence. Okay, and we're going to head right here. So at this little shack here is where you can buy syrupy apples. Now all you have to do is give the syrupy apple to Applin and it will evolve into a Dipplin. Now to evolve Dipplin to Hydrapple is going to take a little bit more work because you do need to beat Drayton of the Blueberry Academy Elite 4. Because once you beat him, he'll give you a TM for Dragon Cheer. Now you're going to need this TM because you need to teach Dipplin Dragon Cheer. Once you do, level him up once and then he'll evolve into Hydrapple. But that's all there is to it. Enjoy your new shiny Hydrapple and Archaludon. And if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to hit that like button, as well as subscribe and turning on the bell for notifications for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Indigo Disk content. But like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.